In the infinite expanse of interstellar space, where the sun's influence fades into a whisper, a solitary traveler drifts through the cosmic dark. Launched in 1977, Voyager 2, a relic of humanity's early space exploration, has journeyed farther than any human-made object, crossing the heliopause, the boundary where our solar system ends and the interstellar medium begins. For nearly 5 decades, it has been a silent sentinel, beaming faint signals back to Earth, its instruments capturing the subtle fluctuations of cosmic rays, magnetic fields, and plasma waves. Most assumed its mission would fade into quiet obscurity, a testament to human ingenuity drifting through the void. But in 2025, something changed. Voyager 2, now over 20 billion kilometers from home, detected something it was never meant to find, something that wasn't supposed to be there. Voyager 2's journey through the interstellar medium had been largely uneventful, its instruments recording the expected: sparse particles, faint magnetic fields, and the hum of cosmic silence. But in early 2025, that silence shattered. The probe's plasma wave subsystem, designed to measure oscillations in the charged particles of interstellar space, detected an anomaly, a sharp spike in the data lasting mere seconds. At NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, JPL, in Pasadena, California, engineers initially dismissed it as a glitch, perhaps interference from cosmic rays or degradation in the probe's aging systems. After all, Voyager 2, powered by its decaying radioisotope thermoelectric generators, was operating well beyond its designed lifespan. But the anomaly persisted. Over the next few days, the signal repeated, each instance stronger and more defined. The data wasn't random noise. It carried a rhythm, a pattern that defied natural explanation. The plasma wave subsystem, sensitive to changes in particle density, recorded oscillations that pulsed with mathematical precision, almost as if they were deliberate. Engineers cross-checked the readings with Voyager 2's other instruments. The magnetometer, which measures magnetic fields, reported subtle but synchronized fluctuations. Even the cosmic ray subsystem, designed to detect high-energy particles, registered anomalies that aligned with the plasma wave data. The team at JPL ran diagnostics, ruling out hardware malfunctions. Voyager 2 systems, though old, were functioning within expected parameters. The signal wasn't originating from the probe itself, it was external. Something in the interstellar void was generating a structured transmission, and Voyager 2 had stumbled upon it. As JPL scientists analyzed the data, a chilling picture emerged. The anomaly wasn't just a signal, it was tied to a physical presence. Using the plasma wave data, researchers estimated that an object, approximately 500,000 kilometers from Voyager 2, was moving through the interstellar medium. Its velocity, far too high for a natural body like an asteroid or comet, was inconsistent with anything known in that region of space. No rogue planets, no Kuiper belt objects, no expected celestial bodies could account for it. What made the discovery even more unsettling was the object's behavior. It wasn't drifting aimlessly. Its trajectory appeared to mirror Voyager 2's, adjusting slightly to maintain a consistent distance. The object's speed fluctuated in a way that suggested intent, as if it were tracking the probe. Scientists likened its movements to a predator stalking prey, staying just out of sight but never straying too far. The implications were staggering. Voyager 2, humanity's farthest emissary, had company in the void, and it wasn't benign. To confirm the findings, JPL enlisted independent observatories and deep space tracking stations. The Deep Space Network, DSN, with antennas in California, Spain, and Australia, focused on Voyager 2's telemetry. Military space surveillance teams, including those from the U.S. Space Force, were quietly brought in to analyze the data. Their conclusions corroborated JPL's. The object was real, its movements deliberate, and its presence inexplicable by known physics. The most disturbing revelation came not from the object's movement but from what Voyager 2 transmitted back to Earth. Embedded within its regular telemetry feed was an unexpected radio frequency burst, a digital signal that had no origin in the probe's programming. Voyager 2 wasn't designed to send such a signal, yet it had. When JPL decrypted the data packet, they found a series of binary strings that, when visualized, formed intricate patterns, spirals, recursive loops, and geometric intersections reminiscent of crop circles or ancient human symbols. A team of AI linguists and astrophysicists at MIT and Caltech ran the data through advanced contextual analysis algorithms. The results were staggering. The signal's structure suggested intentionality. It wasn't random noise or cosmic background radiation. It was a constructed transmission, possibly a message. The patterns bore similarities to mathematical sequences used in early SETI, search for extraterrestrial intelligence protocols, designed to be universally recognizable by intelligent life. But this signal hadn't come from Earth. Something else had either hijacked Voyager 2 systems or embedded its own transmission within the probe's data stream. The scientific community was divided. Optimists, including exobiologists, argued this could be the long-awaited proof of extraterrestrial intelligence, a first contact event. Others, including military analysts, were less sanguine. The signal's deliberate nature suggested surveillance, or worse, a prelude to something more ominous. The fact that it had appeared now, nearly 50 years after Voyager 2's launch, raised unsettling questions. Why had it remained silent until this moment? And what had prompted it to reveal itself? As JPL scrambled to understand the anomaly, a NASA intern made a startling discovery. Digging through archival data, they found that Voyager 1, Voyager 2's twin, launched in the same year, had recorded a similar anomaly in 2019, when it was roughly the same distance from the heliopause. At the time, the brief disruption in Voyager 1's plasma wave data had been dismissed as static interference, attributed to cosmic rays or solar wind fluctuations. But when the intern applied modern AI decoding tools to the old data, the results were chilling. The waveform matched Voyager 2's 2025 anomaly almost perfectly. This was no coincidence. Something in the interstellar medium had encountered both Voyager probes, decades apart, in the same region of space. The realization sent shockwaves through NASA. Had humanity been observed for longer than anyone dared to admit? And if so, why had the anomalies only now become undeniable? Using the combined data from both probes, scientists modeled the object's trajectory. Unlike comets or asteroids, which follow predictable gravitational arcs, this object's path defied known physics. It appeared to accelerate and decelerate at will, bending spacetime in ways that suggested advanced technology, perhaps even a theoretical Alcubierre drive which could warp space to achieve faster-than-light travel. The object's movements were reactive, responding to Voyager 2's transmissions as if it were listening or learning. Some scientists speculated that it was deliberately avoiding detection, hovering just beyond the probe's limited sensory range. As Voyager 2 continued to transmit, the DSN picked up additional anomalies. Radio telescopes in Chile, Australia, and South Africa detected faint echoes of the same distorted frequency recorded by Voyager 2. These phantom pulses, buried in the cosmic background radiation, pulsed in perfect synchrony with Voyager 2's signals, accounting for the light-speed delay of the probe's transmissions from 20 billion kilometers away. It was as if something was mirroring the probe's activity across vast distances, projecting its presence simultaneously in multiple regions of space. Attempts to triangulate the source of the phantom pulses were inconclusive, but one fact was undeniable. The phenomenon wasn't localized. Whatever Voyager 2 had encountered was capable of influencing electromagnetic signals across interstellar distances. The pattern wasn't just intelligent, it was strategic, designed to be noticed only by those with the technology to detect it. To understand the signal's nature, JPL performed a Fourier analysis on the waveform. The results were astonishing. The signal's frequencies mirrored the harmonic resonances of hydrogen, the universe's most abundant element, but with a deliberate inversion. This wasn't a natural phenomenon, it was a manipulation of cosmic fundamentals, a message encoded in the language of the universe itself. The signal wasn't just speaking, it was shouting. The discovery forced a reevaluation of humanity's place in the cosmos. For decades, the search for extraterrestrial life had focused on distant exoplanets and faint radio signals from stars light years away. But this anomaly was close, too close. It wasn't billions of light years away but lurking just beyond the heliopause, in the shadows of our own solar system. The timing was equally troubling. Voyager 2 had been drifting for nearly 50 years, its signals growing fainter as its power dwindled. Why had the anomaly chosen now to reveal itself? Some theorize that the object wasn't reacting to Voyager 2's presence, but to Earth's technological advancements. In 2025, humanity stood on the cusp of breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and deep space exploration. AI-driven decoding tools had only recently become sophisticated enough to recognize the signal's patterns. Quantum sensors were beginning to detect subtle space-time distortions. Had the anomaly been waiting, observing humanity's progress, and chosen this moment to make contact? Others proposed a more unsettling hypothesis. Voyager 2 hadn't discovered the anomaly, it had provoked it. The probe's golden record, carrying sounds and images of Earth, was designed to communicate with extraterrestrial life. What if it had succeeded? What if the anomaly wasn't a passive observer but an active response to humanity's invitation? The discovery triggered a global response. Governments imposed media blackouts to prevent panic, while private observatories were quietly shut down. AI researchers working on signal processing were reassigned without explanation. Conspiracy theories proliferated, fueled by leaked reports from a former JPL engineer who claimed the anomaly's energy distortions resembled theoretical warp fields. Social media platforms, particularly X, buzzed with speculation, ranging from extraterrestrial contact to secret government experiments. Within classified scientific circles, the conversation shifted from, "What is it?" to "Why now?" The anomaly's behavior suggested it had been aware of Voyager 2, and possibly Earth, for decades. Its sudden activity coincided with humanity's growing ability to detect and interpret its signals. Was this a coincidence, or had the anomaly been waiting for humanity to reach a technological threshold? SETI researchers, long marginalized, were suddenly in demand. Their protocols, once dismissed as speculative, became the framework for analyzing the anomaly. But even they were divided. Some saw the signal as a greeting, a handshake from an advanced civilization. Others warned of a more sinister possibility, that the anomaly was a probe, a scout, or even a warning. The discovery posed an existential question. Should humanity respond? Sending a signal back to the anomaly could confirm Earth's presence, inviting further contact or provoking a threat. Remaining silent, however, risked missing a historic opportunity. The debate raged in closed-door meetings at NASA, the United Nations, and military command centers. Astrobiologists argued for cautious engagement, citing the potential for scientific breakthroughs. Military strategists, however, urged restraint, warning that the anomaly's advanced technology could pose an existential risk. Meanwhile, Voyager 2 continued its lonely journey, its instruments faithfully recording the anomaly's movements. The object's magnetic field disruptions grew stronger, suggesting it was either approaching the probe or intensifying its activity. Each new data packet brought fresh questions. Was the anomaly a single entity or part of a larger network? Was it autonomous or controlled by a distant intelligence? And most pressing of all, had it been watching Earth all along? Voyager 2 was launched as a messenger, a time capsule carrying humanity's hopes and dreams to the stars. Its golden record, etched with music, greetings, and images of Earth, was meant to speak for us in the cosmic void. But in 2025, it became something more, a trigger for a revelation that shattered humanity's sense of cosmic solitude. The mysterious object, the structured signals, the phantom pulses, all pointed to a truth humanity wasn't prepared to face. We are not alone, and we never were. The anomaly's presence challenged everything we thought we knew about the universe. Its movements defied physics, its signals defied explanation, and its timing defied coincidence. Whether it was a beacon, a warning, or something else entirely, one thing was clear: Voyager 2 had awakened something in the void, something that had chosen this moment to respond. As scientists continue to analyze the data, humanity stands at a crossroads. The question is no longer whether extraterrestrial life exists but what it wants, and whether we're ready for the answer. Voyager 2, a 20th century relic, has become the harbinger of a new era, one where the boundaries of science, philosophy, and survival blur. The stars are no longer silent, and the darkness is no longer empty. Something is out there watching, waiting, and it knows we're here.